The Money Signal Podcast.
What if I told you that turning $100 into a sizable investment doesn't require a Wall Street degree or insider trading? Just patience, discipline, and the magic of compound interest. Today we're exploring how regular people are building wealth with pocket change.
That's fascinating because most people think they need thousands to start investing. But the math tells a completely different story.
Let me break down why this matters so much right now. The barriers to investing have completely crumbled. We're living in an era where anyone with a smartphone and $100 can own pieces of the world's most successful companies.
So what's the first step for someone ready to start their investment journey?
Well, you need what I call your investing launch pad, a zero-fee brokerage account. The landscape has transformed dramatically. Platforms like Charles Schwab, Robinhood, and Webull have eliminated commissions and minimum deposits. If you are in Canada, I recommend checking out IBKR and Wealthsimple with similar benefits.
And they've all embraced fractional shares too, which is really a game changer for small investors.
Exactly. Think about this. Instead of needing $3,000 for one share of Amazon, you can buy a $10 slice. It's democratized investing in a way that was unimaginable just a few years ago.
Though with all these options available, I see people getting overwhelmed. What's your take on the smartest first investment?
Here's where the data is crystal clear. Broad market ETFs consistently outperform individual stock picking. The S&P 500 has averaged about 10% annual returns over the long term. That means a monthly $50 investment could grow to over $2,000 in just 3 years.
And that's not even considering the power of dividend reinvestment and compound interest working together.
You know what's fascinating? Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. And now we can harness it with just a few taps on our phones. But here's the key. Automation is absolutely crucial.
Oh, right. Setting up automatic investments basically creates your own personal wealth-building machine that runs in the background.
Let me share a strategy that's been incredibly effective. It's called the 90-10 approach. Put 90% in a broad market ETF like VOO or VFV for Canadians. Then take 10% for more specialized investments like aggressive semiconductor ETFs like SOXL or AI funds.
That's such a smart balance between stability and growth potential. Though I imagine there are some common pitfalls new investors should watch out for.
The biggest trap I see is people checking their accounts too frequently. It's like weighing yourself every hour while trying to get fit. You'll drive yourself crazy and probably make bad decisions.
Well, that explains why successful investors often talk about the importance of patience and letting time do the heavy lifting.
Speaking of time, here's a mind-blowing statistic. If you had invested just $100 in the S&P 530 years ago and reinvested all dividends, you'd have over $1,800 today. And that's through multiple recessions and market crashes.
That really puts into perspective how powerful long-term investing can be, even with a small starting amount.
But, and this is crucial, before anyone rushes to invest their last $100, they need what I call an opportunity fund. That's 3 to 6 months of expenses in a high-yield savings account.
Absolutely. Having that safety net means you won't have to sell investments at the worst possible time.
Let's wrap this up with a simple action plan. Open a zero-fee brokerage account. Set up automatic investments, even if it's just $25 a week. Choose a broad market ETF, and then resist the urge to tinker with it.
And remember that every great fortune started somewhere. Today's $100 could be the seed that grows into something remarkable.
The beauty of this approach is that it works while you sleep. The market's wealth-building machine keeps humming along in the background while you live your life. It's probably the closest thing to legal money printing most of us will ever experience.
Stay tuned for our upcoming video series on how to value companies properly to start becoming a stock picker for amazing gains. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more educating podcasts.